So the 6th video in May and the 12th I think overall. This one covers the journey from Eastbourne to Dover. Lovely sail, 10 hours of continuous tide due to some freak of nature. I wasn't looking forward to coming into Dover because of the because it is the busiest port and it's full of big ships, but it actually turned out to be okay. Golly, it seems a long time since I've been able to do this. Sit out here with the sails up. No, this isn't a trick, by the way, the engine really isn't on. This is the sort of pre-penultimate leg, Eastbourne to Dover. There's a strange quirk of the tides, which means I should have a fair tide all the way because of the way that when it changes from ebb to flood or whatever over Dungeness. Anyway, I can't really explain it, but it means I should get a fair tide all the way, about 10 knots. That was another camera. I'm sure this won't be right. Yeah, so wind coming over the starboard quarter quite nicely. A little bit rolling, which is making the sails flap a little bit. Just need to tidy up some lines. I've noticed the topping lift is flapping around, as is the one of the reefing lines. And we're doing 2.4 knots through the water, but more importantly we're doing 5.3 knots over the ground, so that should get me to Dungeness in about 4.5 hours, which is fine, and then it's just a short leg through to Dover, so I should be in Dover sort of 6-7 o'clock-ish, something like that, certainly in the daylight. Seas are slightly to moderate, slightly in the wrong direction, we can live with that, so it is a little bit rolly, but that's alright. Wind is showing at about 12 knots at the moment. It's forecast up to 20, which would be nice to give us a push along, but we're doing 5.5 knots, that's absolutely plenty. Golly, a little bit of mist on the coastline, which is kind of going away. It would be nice to actually get some scenery, because from Brighton to Eastbourne it was very, very misty, and I really wanted to have a good look at Beachy Head, which is a massive, great big sort of chalk cliff. So what am I going to do for the next few hours? I'm actually just going to enjoy the sail. This is really, really nice. I can see the sun's coming through. I have put sun cream on. I have now got sun cream that works as opposed to 10-year-old sun cream which doesn't work. Nobody told me the stuff wears out. Hence the very red face that you might have seen over the last few videos. And it's strange because this evening I shall be in Dover. The day after, a short pop round to Ramsgate. Literally just a few hours, and then arrange to get Serenity taken out of the water. So I'll obviously have to stay in Ramsgate a little while because I think I need a high spring tide, and it just kind of missed that, so I might be in Ramsgate for a week or so. And then take it from there. This is just absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. It's worth it. All the motoring, all that stuff, it's worth it for when this happens. And I think Serenity's happier when she's sailing anyway. And I'm garbling on, so I think I'll stop there and make myself a cup of tea. Speak to you later. Right, so just to prove it wasn't a fluke, it's still ongoing. Shoreline over there, I think is sort of Hastings, which is where 1066 and all that happened. Wind is on the quarter and the seas are rolling in. Not too bad actually, that's getting more and more comfortable. And it's a thoroughly pleasant day. And we're well on schedule as well, so that's pretty good. And this double tide thing is really strange. In fact, I'm going to get good tides all the way. Right, so going past Dungeness power station at about 10 minutes past 1. which is pretty much bang on schedule because I was hoping to be here by about past, so actually a little bit early. And the French in the background, by the way, we get quite a lot because this is the English Channel. We do get quite a lot of sort of French VHF traffic. So yeah, I'll be reaching the waypoint very shortly and turning for the final, how many miles is it? The final 16 miles into Dover. So that's interesting. We just kind of turned the corner from Dungeness going up towards Dover, and previously the wind was kind of on the quarter, and now it's much more, it's not exactly from behind but very nearly. And I tried out lots of different sail combinations, and I thought that the best option was probably going to be to have a head sail out. I haven't got things rigged up for a cruising shoot, but actually the mainsail seems to be doing just fine. Oh, and comment on this, by the way, I'd use this as a preventer. I sometimes put the kicking, what's it called, the vang, on as a preventer. I've got absolutely no head sail up at the moment at all. It was just kind of slapping around. I suppose, yeah, I could have poled it out, but yeah, what would you do? It's just so comfortable. And we're making over 5 knots towards the target, which means we've got less than 3 hours to go, and I've got the tide with me, so I'm just going for comfort, to be quite honest. So this is the final approach to Dover. I'm about 200 yards out, despite how it looks on the camera, because the fake GoPro makes it look further away. And you have to radio in from 2 miles out to tell them your intentions. And then the instruction pretty much always is head towards wherever it is you're heading towards and give us a call 200 yards out. So this is about 200 yards out. And what's really nice, you can't really see it, if you look at the entrance, to the left there's the universal, the 3 sort of traffic lighty things. So I felt quite chuffed that me as a small 28-foot sailing boat was coming in, and they changed from red to green. You can just about see their green here, but it's well, in fact, to be more accurate, it's green, yellow, green, which means you can come in, but only under specific instruction, which is what I've got. Anyway, welcome to Dover. Well, I have to say it's good of them that they put all this on to welcome me. Oh, Rockner. It's a huge, great ship next to me. It's got a 55-kilogram Rockner, which, if you watch Sailing Uma, is about the same size Rockner that they use. So good to know that I'm in good company. This is Dover. Alright, so Dover Marina, that's the entrance, Wick Channel. Serenity is slightly hidden by northern wind. She seems to pick up a big boat friend wherever she goes. I think she likes big boats. And as I said, today they put this on specially for me, which is, you know, it's nice. It wasn't necessary, guys, but thanks very much. Right, so this is it as it is today. That's the western entrance where I came in, down here, past where that cruise ship is, and along to that small basin down there. And then if we look over the other side, that's the ferry port, and that's the exit which I will be going out of. Busy old port. So that's the western entrance where I came in, and as you can see there's a ferry going out, and behind it I believe there's a small yacht that was obviously asked to sort of stand by, so we'll have a look at that. Yeah, there's the yacht just out the back. I saw them coming in through the eastern entrance, which is where I'm going to leave, which is this one here, and it's very busy. One's just come in and another one's just coming in. This is why you need to contact port control for everything, and the ferry terminals are over there. This is a very, very, very busy port. I must admit, I hadn't realised that the ferries actually used the western terminal to depart, so very important to be in contact with port control all the way out through your small trip, and presumably as soon as he's gone the small boat can go. And just turning around here you get a much better view of the building work that's going on. So this is the artist's impression of what they're going to be doing. It looks very nice indeed. Now this looks nice too. I'm guessing their computer software wasn't very good at actually drawing boats, because they haven't got very many boats in there. And what's a new development without a snazzy new bridge? Wow, so nearly at the end destination. There's really only 2 steps to go, getting round to Ramsgate and then getting round to the final place where Serenity's coming out of the water. That was a nice day. That was absolutely lovely doing that sail down with the wind all the way, and as I say, 2 lots of tides helping me for 10 solid hours. Absolutely fantastic.